All right, we're trying to hook up. What's happened, Dave?
Well, we lost our bushings and pins on the driver's side. I had to go to the hardware store and get washers, a pin, and I was trying to get bushings, but they didn't have the exact bushings that we needed to step up. So the guy at Napa, when I asked him, he said, "Won't you use short nipple pipe thread?" And it looks like it's going to work. We'll have a little bit of play versus this bushing here, just a little bit of difference in size. This is 7/8.
Okay, so good job. While we're here, you want to tell them how you got us home last year from Colorado?
Last year in Colorado, we had leaking brake fluid, and was driving down the road dumping oil in the reservoir on the brake fluid, and then I remembered back on the farm when we had an air line leaking, we used vice grips to pinch off the air line to make it work. So that's what we did coming through Colorado Springs or leveling up there somewhere. Took a pair of vice grips out of my tool pouch, squeezed off the line, and the only thing we had, we didn't have rear brakes on this side, so we just downshifted more.
All right, so we're at Hanson's Market. I'm getting ready to go in there and restock on some groceries, and then we are heading probably out of Wisconsin and into Michigan today.
Hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. I know, man, passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can't find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. 'Cause I found my way.
Hi everyone, we are starting day 5 in Wisconsin on our trip. We just wanted to come on here. Dave wanted to touch on the Jeep mechanics of...
Yeah, the bushing and washer spacers on the pin on that video, when it come up missing or got lost because of the rough roads that we was driving in National Forest roads, might have come unclipped from the spring clip.
It's a mystery to us. Dave's got those clips on there. It would take a lot for a rough road to spring that clip where the bushing and thing can fall out, but the other option is someone took it. And everyone that we've met up here since we've been here has been super nice, and I just can't imagine that somebody would do that. But you know, we live in a world where TikTok kids and people think that stuff like that's funny. So anyway, luckily Dave is mechanically inclined. He has saved ourselves many times, haven't you?
Yeah, brake line coming out of Colorado and other things I can't remember, camping out of the van.
Yep. I also wanted to hit on the last couple videos. I've had to type in, nope, we changed our plan. When we left home, we knew that we were kind of heading up through Wisconsin, Michigan, but we had no plan. And we don't have a plan every day. Yesterday, we thought that we would be in Michigan today. This morning when we left, we thought we would be in Michigan, and we are at Potato Falls Campground and still in Wisconsin. But, you know, that's just the way that we do it. We left the grocery store, went down to...
Left that little IGA store, I forgot the name of it.
Hanson's IGA.
And we headed to down deeper into the National Forest to Beaver Lake, and we got down there and the black flies and mosquitoes and stuff.
Well, we actually went to Copper Falls State Park.
Stopped there first.
But we pulled in there, and then we decided we didn't really want to spend $11 for the entry fee. We hadn't done any checking on it or pictures. I'm sure it would have been worthy of $11, but we just kind of got down there and then decided to go over and check out Beaver Lake Campground. And that was, woo, bad. That was bad.
Yep, I had to put a long sleeve shirt on.
Ooh, there were people camping there, but I don't know how they did it. We got out to check out a spot, and when we got out of the truck, we got swarmed by mosquitoes and flies, and it was bad. So it did not take us not very long to get back in. And then we headed up to Potato Falls.
Yep.
And at that point of the day, we decided we got site number 1. We were on the end, pretty much by ourselves, and so we went and we hiked down to Potato Falls, and it was beautiful, and we went back on that little trail.
Yes.
There's a dispersed camping spot back there that I got a video of. I'll add that in, and you know, sometimes sitting around we decided tomorrow we were going to take a rest day. So we're not sure how long we're going to stay at Potato Falls, but tomorrow's going to be our rest day. We've been traveling a lot.
We've traveled 4 or 5 days straight.
Yeah.
Just running together.
Yeah, I think we're going to do Saxon Falls and Superior Falls, but we're not making a long haul. So we just wanted to come on, clarify all that, and let the video continue. Okay, here's the entrance into Potato Falls. At the pavilion, that little road is where the campground is located. Couple of sharp S curves. Spot number 1. That's where we are. Spot number 2 is empty right now. Number 3. Spot number 4. There is a awesome dispersed camping spot down there. The trail to Willard Falls. This road continues. Spot number 5. And then spot number 6. I'm not sure that I would want 6 because it's adjacent to the gravel road that's coming in here. And there has been a lot of people coming into this little Potato Falls. I happen to like our spot number 1 because the falls is right behind it. We can hear it. We just found the sweetest dispersed camping spot at Potato Falls Campground, which is free anyway. But down this little path is this spot. And on the way back, we are going to see if we can get our truck down this path. And if you see the video, then you'll know we made it. find, you know, we're brand new to YouTube. We don't know what we're doing. So we go out and we find all these beautiful things, but then we kind of forget that we need to explain to people what we're finding. So after we came out of Potato Falls, I watched a video that there was another falls down past site number 4, Miller Falls. And so we went walking down there, and it's like a path, you know, but there's points that it was pretty skinny and bushy and tree and limbs and stuff. And then we got to a certain point and it opened up, and it was a beautiful dispersed camping spot that had firewood stacked up, and we looked at each other and like, oh, look at this. And then Dave just kind of said, you know, it's going to take some work. I'm going to have to do some trimming on those tree branches to get the truck down here.
You can see where they were driving like Jeeps or UTVs or Razors down through there, so they had to beat back. But the truck camper being a foot and a half wider, extended mirrors, and being taller up, you know, we're 9'6" popped down, and there's more clearing of brush to get down in there.
That was just a little bit ago, and he took the Jeep down there. He took a little video that I'll put in here. And even at that point, it was just like 2 hours ago, we were still thinking we were only going to stay at Potato Falls for one night. So we met a couple that pulled in about 2 hours ago. All the sites, there's 6 sites here, and they all got full. There's a couple that pulled in a van. So they just were finding a spot along the road. And so then we went back, found that dispersed camping spot, thinking about, hey, we may move back there. Dave took the Jeep back, came back, and he said, you know, it's going to take a lot of work. I might do a lot of trimming to get the truck back there. If we were going to stay more than one night, then I would do it. So we're like, okay, let's go tell the people. So we went and told the little couple. They're so cute. I think it was their first night dispersed camping.
Yep.
They're from Superior, Wisconsin, heading to Ironwood.
Yep. And
so we went ahead and told them, like, there is an exceptional dispersed camping spot down that trail. And so they were like, oh, you know, not sure if they were going to do it or not. That's about 2 hours ago. We were getting ready to go to Foster Falls. And so we're like, well, we know if you're not here when we get back, you're back there in the woods.
Yeah, they was pulled off to the side on a little cut-through road when you make a circle around Potato Falls.
Wisconsin. They have an amazing campground there that you can get electric for $10. And I'm not sure if I did a video there. I did pictures, but I'm here to tell you that if you're near Ogden, Wisconsin, for $10 for electric, that campground is definitely worth it.
And they had an old building there, kind of like shelters, right off the North Country Trail. People that use that 1,800-mile trail, they can get in there where it's dry, charge up their phones and that kind of stuff, because they had electricity there at that little building.
You can see the falls from the highway, but we pulled in. I did a little hiking back there. I fell, thought I dislocated my shoulder, but I saved my glasses and my phone. Discussing Saxon Falls. Saxon Falls was that power plant.
Yes. It had that long walkway, catwalk was all locked off for the power company. I forgot the name of it on the sign, but we hiked along the fence, and you can see around the corner and you'll be able to see the falls, but the water level was kind of slow, and because of the dry weather in that area. From the pictures that
Saxon Falls is an amazing falls. Like, it was like if Manitou Falls, Big Manitou Falls is the highest one in Wisconsin, Saxon Falls has to be closed. Like that.
Drop, yes.
Yeah. We were impressed with the water, but everybody in Wisconsin says that all their waterfalls, all their rivers are low in water. So keep that in mind if you come up here. Apparently different parts of this season of the year, water's going to be running more, but they're all saying that they're low on water right now, but we've been very happy with what we've seen. Well, it looks like that worked.
I did that a couple of years ago.
Yeah. We're here at Superior Falls. We parked in the lower parking lot. We know we're gonna go low. Dave's doing a little peeky peek. Saw a video. This, I think, is going to be a steep hill, but the falls is going to dump into Lake Superior. So this is the way we have chose to go with our little puppy dog that gets worn out with a little bit of exercise. So we're making the best of it.
Before it drops off in the Montreal River on this side.
See that little path? Maybe we'll come up there when we come back. Okay. I saw this video where there were going to be a rope that you had to use coming back up. This is going to be fun. Come on. Superior Falls. I had to scale these rocks. Dave and the dog have to turn back. The dog can't make it over one of those steep, but it is gorgeous.
Go down, come up.
A step. Probably gonna go down.
I would. I'm here to help you up.
This is the part the bandit couldn't do.
Here, give me my phone.
Okay. This big hill. We're off-roading. We're not sure if we're supposed to be back here, but the cable was not up. Water, and these these upper falls of Superior Falls is amazing. If you can get over here, it is worth it. We're here at Superior Falls. We're not sure how long we're going to be standing right here. We tried doing this over there and the water started rising. Our feet were getting wet until we realized what was happening. So we'll be here as long as we can, but if that water gets closer, we're out. That's our path out, right over there. But we're at Superior Falls.
We're at Saxon Falls, which is on the Wisconsin side. These are little dams that Excentric Energy uses for power for the local area.
And there are warning signs coming down here that the water will rise and fall. And we just didn't think that it meant while we were here. But this is a pretty awesome, let me give you one more shot. And this fall dumps into Lake Superior. It is beautiful down there. There's little Banny. Okay, so we are putting a wrap to today's video of Potato Falls, Foster Falls, Saxon Falls, Superior Falls, and we have a tour of the Potato Falls Campground somewhere in this video. But we're putting an end to this one.
Like and subscribe if you want to.
We'll see you on the road.